Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another 2024 presidential election prediction. This time I'll be doing a prediction for 2024 between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Obviously, a rematch of 2016, although I don't believe Hillary Clinton will probably ever run for president of the United States again. This is just a fun prediction to make, like a rematch, 2016 rematch, as I did the 2020 rematch between Trump and Biden. And I may continue to do similar sorts of rematches, maybe Romney versus Biden, because obviously Obama can't run again, or all sorts of things. But this is a 2016 rematch between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. So I really don't have any much more to say on that. Let's just get right into the prediction to the safe states. Now, Hillary Clinton is pretty unpopular across the country. My mouse isn't working right now for some reason, so I'll use my something else. Hillary Clinton is not too popular around the country. Obviously, if she ran again, I don't think that would really do much for her. I really don't think Trump has lost much supporters after the, I guess you could say, presidential transition. I know maybe he got a little more unpopular as many Republicans jumped off of the quote Trump train, but I still think he performed very well across the country. He didn't really lose any support from 2016 to 2020. He gained over 10 million, around 15 million voters. So I do think Trump would still do pretty well, and I just don't think Clinton has much of a popularity across the country. So anyway, let's go to the safe Republican states. And I say at the start of every video, I don't really go through the specific margins. While Clinton would win Washington by a much greater margin than she would win Oregon by, they're still solid Democrat states. Same with Republican states as well. And I'm even going to include Iowa and Ohio as safe Republican states, and Maine second, especially not Nebraska second, but Maine second, especially in an election such as this, where it's Hillary Clinton, and Trump did very well in those districts. When he ran against her, continued to do well against Biden, I just think that he'd do even better with Hillary running again. Now, likely Democrat states, I'll go with Colorado to be a likely Democrat state. It still remains likely, although she's more unpopular, and I'm going to go with Virginia as likely Democrat state. I'm not going to include New Mexico yet, just because I do believe Trump has a slightly better chance at it, possibly leading category. Obviously, that's what I'll be doing, but just a slightly better chance than Colorado, Virginia. Now, likely Republican states will be nothing. There will be no likely Republican states. No likely Republican states this election. I was looking around the map and I was like, we usually have a good rainbow of each of the different shades of red and blue, but I guess we won't have the likely shade this time. Anyway, lean Democrat states, obviously New Mexico, Nevada. Clinton will still win those states. Nevada has a high proportion of Democrats to Republicans. It's always going to be a close state since it's close proportions, but still obviously always edges out Democrats usually. Maine at large will go to Hillary by a lean margin, and that'll be about it. Now, lean Republican states for Trump will be North Carolina, Florida, and Texas. These states, Trump obviously won Florida by about 3 points. North Carolina, he'll probably win by about 3 points against Clinton, maybe 4 points even. He won by 3.7 against Clinton. Bounced back a little against Biden. Obviously, Biden much more popular than Clinton, but it will probably shift back if Clinton were to run against Trump. And the same thing with Texas. Obviously, Texas would continue to be a lean state. It was technically likely against Biden, but very close to that less than 5 point margin. Texas will go to less than 5 points. Maybe Trump will win by around 4 points. And another lean state is Wisconsin, as the trends will continue to progress in Trump's and the Republicans' favor. So these are the final states that have been uncalled. Let's start with tilt Democrat. New Hampshire was still tilt Democrat. Clinton won by about 0.3.2% in 2016. She's not popular. I don't think she will lose any support in New Hampshire. Trump won't really gain any, so New Hampshire will still remain in that tilt category, but essentially no change from 2016. Arizona will also tilt for Hillary Clinton, barely, as it tilted for Biden. It's just a state that has shifted to the left and will continue to shift to the left, even though Clinton's the nominee. And she will also, I guess, take another Republican state back of Nebraska. I just don't think Republicans do particularly well with the suburban counties, especially anymore. 2016 was the last time it was where Trump beat Clinton in the suburban county, but I just don't see it happening in 2024 as the demographics have shifted. Also, Minnesota, tilt Democrat state. That will tilt Democrat. Another tilt Republican state is Pennsylvania. This is something that continues the trends. Wisconsin, obviously, moving a little more to the right than Pennsylvania in its current progression, but Pennsylvania by 2024 should be on the Republican category, especially against Hillary Clinton. I'm also going to include Trump winning the state of Michigan, continuing that progression in the Rust Belt by a tilt margin for similar reasons as Pennsylvania. And the final state to call is Georgia, and I see Trump tilting it back just because it was so close in 2020, and I don't think Hillary will do nearly as good as Joe Biden or really anywhere close to Joe Biden. Trump will probably win Georgia by 0.8, 0.9, maybe a percent, tilting Georgia back. So the only real shifts this election were Nebraska second and Arizona, but that is kind of expected due to the polarization of the country, and there really isn't much split ticket voting, and this is, as I say, every video. So anyway, 305 to 233, I believe. Oh wait, no, never mind. I accidentally clicked Maryland on there. Yeah, I was a bit confused for a second. 295 to 243. Trump gets, I guess you could say re-election or election again to serve as 47th president. But this is obviously hypothetical. Very unlikely Clinton will run again, but just something that I thought that would be interesting to look at now over 4 years, almost 5 years from the 2016 election. So anyway, guys, if you disagree, please let me know in the comments below. And, let me know what you think I messed up on. I'll do my best to get back to you. But make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. We're at 88. We got 12 to go. So you can be one of the first out of this major channel that is going to arise. So make sure you can say you were one of my first subscribers once I'm super big, once I'm gaining thousands of subscribers. So anyway, just make sure to subscribe to the channel anyway. Like the video, comment in the comment section. I appreciate all the support and look forward for more videos. So anyway, thank you guys so much and have a great day.